Instead of just coming in here and saying what they're going to do, maybe come in and say, here's what we'd like to do.
New at 10, what would you do if a company wanted to use part of your property for a utility line? Well, that is what some Northeast Missouri farmers say they are facing with the possibility of the Grain Belt Express. It is a multi-state wind energy power line that's being built in part by using eminent domain. But a bill is moving through the Missouri House that would ban that. WGEM's Frank Healy is live with more on the local impact. Frank.
Mackenzie, the plans online show a lot of that line going through farmland here near Center, Missouri. They say that local leaders as well as landowners here say if the company wants to use parts of that land, they should negotiate with the landowners directly rather than using eminent domain to compensate them for that land. Rawls County farmer Scott Hodges says what they're offering for easements on several miles of land he farms just isn't worth it.
For what they're offering and to have to try to farm around all these poles and giving the easement, a lifetime easement to property that we've spent our life on.
And he says he's concerned the towers that would be taller than other power poles in the area could affect his GPS systems on his combine.
Another issue is aerial application. Planes got to fly around them. If you put a line across the middle of this, that eliminates any chance of ever having center pivot irrigation.
Western District Commissioner John Lake says Scott isn't alone. I spoke with him just south of Center where he says a power converter station might go. He says while there's many concerns about the Grain Belt Express power line,
the biggest problem is it's the taking of the farmer's property by eminent domain for private gain, and that's absolutely, we do not want to have that at all.
Grain Belt Express officials say on the website that they're a regulated public utility, giving them the right of eminent domain. But they're also committed to reaching voluntarily negotiated agreements. Chad Perkins, 40th District State Representative, says he once again co-sponsored a bill to modify eminent domain privileges in order to prevent the company from using it for this project.
So we're back again this year. We passed overwhelmingly bipartisan support, Democrat and Republican. And, I expect to have some success in the Senate this year and get it onto the governor's desk and get it signed this fall.
Hodges says he feels like there's other ways to build the power line if they really want it.
Instead of just coming in here and saying what they're going to do, maybe come in and say, here's what we'd like to do.
Work has not yet begun on the Grain Belt Express line, which would move wind energy from Kansas to Indiana. Live in Center, Missouri, Frank Healy, WGEM News.
Okay, thank you, Frank. And here's some more information on that story. Inva Energy Transmission says it's offering $35 million in landowner payments to make this project happen. It adds that the Grain Belt Express would transport up to 4,000 megawatts of energy, save Missouri utilities nearly $13 million, and create 1,500 jobs during a 3-year construction period.